Good afternoon. This is Dennis Reiner with GoldenCare. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us for this webinar on True Freedom. As many of you know, GoldenCare has what we call a perfect portfolio, products that range from fully underwritten LTC solutions to those that have no underwriting. And today we're fortunate to have Scott Gross, National Training and Marketing Director for True Freedom. Scott's going to give us a good overview of the product. He's going to talk about an incentive that we actually have that started February 1st. And at the conclusion of the webinar, as a follow-up, we'll make sure that you get a copy of the visuals that Scott shares today, as well as the incentive. So Scott, are you ready to get started?
Sure, ready to go, Dennis.
So Scott, I'll turn the time over to you.
Thanks very much, Dennis. And again, thank you everybody for taking the time to join us today. For agents that were familiar with selling long-term care insurance but have abandoned it because of the difficulties in getting it issued to your senior client, you should be very excited to embrace and present this long-term care alternative membership plan to your senior clients. You know, our goal is to keep it simple for you so you can keep it simple for your senior client to understand. And we feel that by the end of this webinar, you should be able to recall a number of clients that you could circle back and revisit and talk to them right away about the advantages of having a True Freedom plan of protection in place. But before I tell you about the plans, I want to tell you a little bit about our company, American Senior Services Incorporated. Let's see here. Yeah, we were created from a traditional insurance agency that was founded here in the state of Florida back in 1958. The two principals of our company, Bobby Gross and Bob Doolin, each have over 30 years of experience in the traditional insurance industry. Our company pioneered our nationwide home care membership plans back in February of 2008. So we're just starting our 14th year of existence in the marketplace. We maintain the highest rating from Dun & Bradstreet for financial stability and an A+ accredited rating with the Better Business Bureau. So we're a highly rated innovator with extensive history in the traditional senior insurance arena. Now, our True Freedom nationwide home care plans, they are a service contract or a membership plan that provides for a senior's future home care service needs. And they were designed for seniors who waited too long to start shopping for traditional long-term care and now cannot qualify either because of the underwriting or simply because of the financial limitations. But this can also be for people who have an existing long-term care policy that maybe it doesn't have a cost of living increase rider on it, and now the benefit is below the current cost of care. It may be a policy with lengthy elimination periods, or it's a tax-qualified policy that has to show a certain degree of loss before the policyholder can receive their benefits. So there's many ways of adding a True Freedom home care plan to someone's existing health care portfolio. But the True Freedom plan agreements, they have no age limit restrictions. There's no medical underwriting for prospective members. Our nationwide plans have the same rates and the same paperwork in all 50 states. There's no doctor's reports or health triggers in order for the members to receive the home care benefits of their plan. And members receive service access to their benefits with just a simple toll-free phone call. So we're an innovative nationwide solution with quick access for our senior members. And the thing you'll notice about the True Freedom plans is there's no age or gender pricing. The only difference between the four plans are going to be the amount of lifetime membership home care service hours in that chosen plan. So our plans start with the Bronze plan, which offers 1,500 lifetime membership home care service hours. The Silver plan, which offers 3,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. The Gold plan, which offers 6,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. And the Platinum plan, which offers 10,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. But regardless of which level plan a senior chooses, all of the plans offer the benefits that seniors and their family members are most concerned with. Things such as meal planning and preparation, assistance with dressing, bathing, toileting, hygiene, grooming, laundry and ironing, changing linens, grocery shopping, light housekeeping, monitoring diet and food expirations, medication reminders, accompanying to doctor's appointments, and much more. And every True Freedom home care plan offers two options of non-medical home care service to choose from. Members can select to utilize either agency hours, which are provided by a network of licensed and registered home care agencies in our True Freedom network, or they can use what we call anytime hours, where the member, if they're just more comfortable having someone they know provide their home care assistance versus having a stranger come to the house, they can actually choose a friend or neighbor to provide their home care service. It just cannot be a family member or someone already living in the household. But when it's time to access the home care service hours of their plan, the member never calls a home care agency or their friend or neighbor directly. They must call in to our toll-free number and talk to one of our customer care coordinators who will arrange, schedule, and manage all of the care for the True Freedom member. Now, the agency hours provided by that licensed agency are available for up to 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Now, you'll notice there's a lot more latitude in utilizing the anytime hours provided by that chosen friend or neighbor, as those hours are available during any day of the week, during any and all hours, including as an overnight or 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week live-in home care service when requested. And the only requirement for full access to the initial hours of a chosen True Freedom home care plan is that memberships must be past a one-time 90-day waiting period that follows the initial enrollment into a plan. So to be clear, this is not an elimination period that starts the day a member needs to access the home care service hours of their plan. This starts the day you enroll them into a True Freedom plan. Now, the way these two entities get compensated are as follows. The anytime hours provided by that chosen friend or neighbor, that friend or neighbor will be compensated between $12.50 and $15 an hour. They're going to email us in a weekly worksheet letting us know what days and how many hours they were in the house, and their payment will then be sent to the member, who will then reimburse the friend or neighbor. In terms of the agency hours, all home care agency invoices are sent directly to our company and are paid upon receipt. Your client, our member, never sees a bill or an invoice. They just continue to pay their monthly or annual membership fee. Now, the way the hours of a chosen True Freedom home care plan are distributed are as follows. Now, all the True Freedom plan hours are divided into 10 equal bundles that add up to the lifetime membership hours of a chosen True Freedom home care plan. So as an example today, let's go ahead and look at the Gold plan, which offers 6,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. So those 6,000 hours are going to be divided into 10 equal bundles of 600 hours. So regardless if a member begins utilizing their service in the 4th year of their membership or the 7th year or the 11th year, whenever they pick up the phone for the first time to call in, they're going to be accessing that initial bundle of hours. And they can use those hours as quickly or as slowly as they desire. The usage patterns are all over the map. But once a member has gone through that first bundle of hours, they do then have to go through a 90-day rejuvenation period, where if they still needed to receive care, this is when family members or friends would get more involved to help them through that 90-day period, or the member would self-pay the home care agency or the friend or neighbor that their True Freedom plan had been compensating. But then starting on the 91st day, the member would be able to access their second bundle of hours and use those hours as quickly or as slowly as they desire. And that cycle would repeat until the member has utilized all 10 bundles that add up to the lifetime membership hours of a chosen True Freedom home care plan, at which point their membership would come to a conclusion and they would not be permitted to purchase another plan. Now, please note the rejuvenation period is similar to a donut hole or a shared cost that you find in traditional insurance plans, and has been the part that has allowed our company to avoid rate increases within the actuarial formula of the True Freedom plans. We have not had a rate increase in the history of our company, and we don't see one in the foreseeable future. Now, members can access multiple bundles within a single calendar year within the parameters of a True Freedom plan, especially in our lower level plans, our bronze and silver plans. People on 24/7 care, we've had them go through 2 bundles and start a 3rd bundle in a single calendar year. And also know that members do not need to recover in order to receive continued service at the end of a 90-day rejuvenation period. And also know that members will be informed when a rejuvenation period is approaching, so they can plan for family members or friends to become more involved and help them through that 90-day period. But whenever you're doing a presentation on the True Freedom plans, you're going to want to talk about the built-in features, the number one feature being the True Freedom Discount Reward Program. Because most seniors are getting this plan in place before they need it, and they want the peace of mind of knowing that a plan is there in place so that everyone's lives around them aren't turned upside down because no one is prepared. Members are going to earn a 10% discount for every anniversary and renewal of membership for each year that they have not accessed the home care service hours of their plan. And that savings is going to continue for up to the first 4 years of their membership. So as an example, let's go ahead and look at all the plans. The Bronze plan starts at $95 a month. The Silver plan, $175 a month. The Gold plan, $295 a month. And the Platinum plan, $475 a month. The percentage of members going on service in the first year of their membership here with us historically has been in a single-digit percentile. So the majority of our members enjoy that 10% discount going into year 2 of their membership. If they still haven't needed to access the service hours of their plan going into year 3, they'll enjoy a 20% discount. Still haven't used it going into year 4, a 30% discount. And then starting on year 5, all of the plans max out at that 40% discounted rate. So that Bronze plan that was $95 a month is now only $50 a month to maintain. That Silver plan at $175 a month is now only $105 a month. The Gold plan that was $295 a month is now only $177 a month. And the Platinum plan at $475 a month is now only $285 a month to maintain. And all of the memberships will remain at that 40% discounted rate year 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, until the member picks up the phone for the first time and calls in to access the home care service hours of their plan. Once the plan hours have been accessed for the first time, the price of their contract fee will revert back to the original year 1 amount on their next invoice and remain at that level for the rest of the membership, regardless of how often they utilize it. So it's because of the set maximum hours of each plan and the loss of discounts for non-use that your message at the time of sale should be for your client. Tell them, put it away, forget about it. Don't even think about accessing the home care service hours of your plan before your need for home care assistance becomes essential and you feel you're going to need it for an extended amount of time. So you don't want to call in because you don't feel like vacuuming one day or because your car broke down and you want to ride to your hair appointment. You want to wait until you're unable to prepare your own meals or do your own grocery shopping. You may need help bathing and dressing and getting to and from doctor's appointments, things of that nature. But if you use it as a cleaning and cooking and transportation service while you're still able to do all of those things, you go through your hours, and if God forbid something happens to you, those hours won't be there for you, enabling you to stay at home and delay or avoiding a nursing home stay, which is the whole goal of the True Freedom plans, for that member to stay in the comfort of their own home for as long as possible. Now, the other built-in feature we have is a built-in inflation protection, and this is part of every True Freedom plan because members are contracting for access to hours instead of days or dollars per day. So the value of the True Freedom hours are going to automatically increase over time with the cost of home care. So as an example, let's look at our Platinum plan, which offers 10,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. Now, back in 2014, the national retail average price, if someone had to pay out of pocket to have non-medical home care assistance come to the home, that national average was $20 an hour, which gave the value of the 10,000 hours of the Platinum plan a $200,000 value. Now, in 2018, that national average rose to $25 an hour nationwide, which automatically increased the value of the 10,000 hours of the Platinum plan to $250,000. In 2023, it's easily going to be $30 an hour, if not more, which will automatically increase the value of the 10,000 hours of the Platinum plan to $300,000 or more. The other built-in feature we have is an emergency care benefit. It's very rare that this is accessed, but it does exist for members who sign up into a True Freedom plan and say a week or two after they enroll, they have an accident or they have a sickness or an illness and they need help. Those members can actually access up to 10% of the initial hours of their chosen plan as an emergency care benefit during the first 90 days. So that would give someone with a bronze plan up to 15 hours that they would be able to utilize during that first 90 days, all the way up to someone who had a platinum plan who would be able to access up to 100 hours during that first 90 days. On the screen right now, we have a list of the top 10 home care corporations that are part of the True Freedom network of home care agencies, and these represent thousands of locations across the country. But let me be very clear. There's one thing our company has to do better than anything else we do, and that's take care of our members when they call in needing home care assistance. So if someone calls in from a certain location and we don't already have a network home care agency nearby, we open up the phone book that day and we find the nearest home care agency and we put them in our network that day to serve that member. But the benefits to the True Freedom Plan members are quite profound. The number one thing a senior is securing when they buy a True Freedom Plan is peace of mind. To that senior and their family members that a plan of care is now in place. Statistically, the number one reason a senior is going to need home care assistance is going to be the result of a trip and fall accident. The only way to be prepared for that is to already have some kind of plan in place. But our members love the ease of use of our plan, the fact that there's no paperwork, claim forms, ADLs, health triggers, doctor's reports, all of the hoops that traditional insurance companies make seniors jump through in order to receive their benefits doesn't exist with our company. All the members have to do is pick up the phone and talk to one of our customer care coordinators, and in most cases, we have someone at their door within 24 hours, contractually within 72 hours. And they take great comfort in knowing that having a plan such as ours in place can help them delay or avoid a nursing home stay. 99.9% of the seniors you talk to never want to think about having to leave their home, go to an assisted living facility or nursing home. So having a True Freedom Plan in place will give them the very best opportunity at remaining in the comfort of their own home as they age. And seniors have a quality of recovery at home that they don't receive in an institution. Statistics show that seniors recover much faster in familiar surroundings, and there's a much lower chance of infection. It's also very wise financial planning to have a plan such as ours in place to mitigate the high cost of bringing in custom home care assistance. We've had no increase in our membership fees in our company's history. The members love having the freedom to be able to choose to receive care either from a licensed home care agency or being able to contract a friend or neighbor that they're comfortable with and being able to compensate that friend or neighbor through the benefits of their True Freedom Home Care Plan. And please know we have a very personalized plan of care with each of our members. We keep very extensive notes in our database during every phone call. So if we haven't heard from a member in a while and they call in again, we just refer to the notes and we pick up right where we left off. But the primary reasons a senior should secure a True Freedom Plan today start with the statistics. 70% of seniors will need home care assistance. That's 3 out of 4 of us. And the people that don't have a plan in place, they're going to be the ones who pay the cost, because without this plan of protection, it can easily run an individual between $1,000 to $4,000 a month, if not more. And the number one reason a senior is going to need to receive care down the road is memory deficit. Doctors have figured out a way to keep seniors alive much longer these days, but haven't figured out a way to keep the brain function from diminishing. And again, that's followed by that trip and fall accident that can happen any given day, any given hour, and result in a broken hip, a broken shoulder, a broken leg, a head injury that can take many, many months for that senior to recover from. And every senior out there is one illness, one injury, one health episode away from no longer being able to live independently and therefore never being able to secure a True Freedom Plan of protection. And by having no plan in place, well, that leaves the decisions regarding that senior's care in other people's hands. So the best way a senior can send a message to their loved ones that they want to stay in the comfort of their own home for as long as possible would be to get a True Freedom Plan in place today. The enrollments don't get much easier than this. The face-to-face enrollments, it's a one-page enrollment form and a terms and conditions page, both of which must be signed at the bottom by the agent and by the member. The white copy will be the one you send into our offices along with the initial payment information, and the yellow copy is the member's field issue contract. that you're going to leave inside the trifold brochure with them at the time of enrollment. And you can also do this enrollment through the mail. If you wanted to send them all the paperwork and then have them send you back the white copy and the payment information, you could do that. But what most people are doing now are the online enrollments, especially since the pandemic. And we have a nationwide landing page for all GoldenCare agents. It can be found at goldencare.truefreedomhomecare.com. But let me be very, very clear about this. This is not a page that you can send your senior client to for them to enroll themselves. The agent must log into this page and initiate the online enrollment process. Now, the one thing that's been positive about the past year is seniors have become so much more computer literate than they ever were because they've had to get used to using screen sharing technology in order to see grandchildren. So if you're able to do a screen share during an online enrollment, it just creates an extra degree of transparency and clarity and comfort when you're enrolling a senior client online, but it is not required. So when you type that in, it takes you to the landing page at the goldencare.truefreedomhomecare.com, where the agent must log in and initiate the online enrollment. And you do so by clicking on that blue button. But if you are able to do a screen share, there's a number of sales assets that you'd be able to share if you have someone on speakerphone and they can see your screen. There's also a tutorial. If you wanted to log into this page early and you wanted to review the online enrollment process or the product knowledge tutorial, you could go into this section. If you wanted to pull up digital sales material of our brochure, our enrollment form, and our price sheet, you would be able to do so in the sales material section. But you can go through, if you're doing a screen share, we have a 3-minute marketing video that you would be able to share with a client if you're doing a screen share. There's a couple of paragraphs as you scroll down as to why someone should enroll today. There's an endorsement video from Dr. Marion Summers, who is a senior healthcare advocate out of New York City, and another blue button for you to click on to begin the online enrollment process. And again, if you're doing this screen share, they can watch you go through this entire process, because when you click on that button, it takes you to this page where the agent would put in their first name, last name, and email address, and then you'd put in the prospective True Freedom member's first name, last name, and email address and hit submit. What happens then is an email is automatically sent to the agent from eSign Live. So you'd open that up, you'd click on the turquoise Go to Documents button, and it takes you to the actual online enrollment page, where the first thing you're going to see is a digital version of the True Freedom Plan's brochure. Now, if you're doing a screen share, you would be able to scroll down and go through this with your senior client. But if you don't have someone on a screen share, all you need to do is scroll down past the brochure, and you'll find the actual online enrollment form, which has 3 sections: the member information, the plan information, and the member payment information that the agent is going to fill out. So very basic. Member information, the first name, last name, if they're male or female, their date of birth, the age at the time of enrollment, their address, city, state, zip code, county they live in, their telephone number, their email address. And for you to get credit for the sale, you're going to want to put in your representative ID number. Now, if for some reason you can't find, don't remember your representative ID number, put in your first name and last name, and we'll make sure to find you in the system and give you credit for the sale. But don't leave this box blank. Now, whenever you do an enrollment, the effective date is going to automatically populate the date you enroll them into a plan. Now, if you have a member who wants a future effective date, you would put it into this section. But this is probably the most important part that you're going to want to make sure to go over with any prospective True Freedom Plan member. And this is our suitability standard for enrollment. This is the way the True Freedom Plans are probably the most like traditional insurance. Seniors have to get our plans in place before they need them. So while we don't have any medical underwriting, we are counting on our representatives to do a proper evaluation with anyone they're enrolling into a True Freedom Plan to make sure that they do not currently need or receive any assistance for things such as bathing, dressing, or transferring, or with their ability to live independently at the time of enrollment. So to be clear, anyone you're enrolling into a True Freedom Plan must be able to do their own food preparation, grocery shopping, bathing, dressing, getting to and from doctor's appointments, any daily activity without the need for or assistance from anyone, including a family member or a spouse. So if you're enrolling a husband and wife, you want to make sure to ask each of them, look, if your spouse went away for 6 months, would you need assistance or help from anyone, or would you be able to live independently with no problems until they got back? In the middle section, you're going to want to click which level plan that they're planning to get. If they're paying monthly or annually, you're going to want to put down that initial payment amount, and if they're enrolling with a spouse or a partner, because if they are enrolling with a spouse or a partner, you're going to want to refer to the price sheet and put in that discounted rate when they're enrolling with a spouse or a partner, because then you're going to do a separate enrollment form for the spouse right after you're done with this one. In the bottom section, it's very important that you see this section here, that you must fill in every highlighted box. If you leave any of the highlighted boxes blank, the online enrollment will not go through. So as an example, we're using a credit card enrollment. So we put down the credit card company, the credit card number. There's no routing number because it's not a check. So this is that example where we would put in NA. So we never leave a box blank. If something doesn't apply, you put in NA. You're going to put down the expiration date, the 3-digit code on the back of the card, and the account holder's name and address. Now, if the address is the same as the one you just filled in up top, you can put in same. Otherwise, if it's a separate billing address, you're going to want to put in that separate billing address here. And then you're going to want to put in if it's going to be a monthly credit card draft. If they're paying with a check, it would be a monthly bank draft. And if they're paying annually, they would be invoiced every 12 months. Now, on the bottom of the enrollment form, you're going to see the first of 2 signatures where the representative has to click in their digital signature. One is at the bottom of the enrollment form, and the other one is at the bottom of the terms and conditions page. Now, the other thing you have to remember to fill in at the bottom of the terms and conditions page is this box here, where you're declaring, the agent is declaring that you have reviewed the suitability standard for enrollment with the client. You're going to want to click that yes. If you leave it blank, the enrollment will not go through. So once you've clicked yes on that, you can put in your first digital signature at the bottom of the terms and conditions page. That'll turn green. Then go back up to the bottom of the enrollment form, click in your second digital signature, and this screen will automatically pop up asking you to click OK to confirm your signature and to click close to finish your portion of the online enrollment, because that's it for the representative. What happens when you click close is it then automatically sends an email to the prospective member for them to open up and finish the online enrollment. So you're going to want to have them open up their email and locate the email from eSign Live, and then click on the turquoise Go to Documents button. And when they do that, they're going to see the digital version of the True Freedom Plan's brochure. But when they scroll down past it, they're going to see the enrollment form that you've already filled out 90% of. You're going to want to send them 3/4 of the way down the page to the customer survey report, and you're going to want to have them answer these 4 customer survey statements that they have been given a signed copy of the field issue contract, which will be sent to them digitally when doing an online enrollment. You're going to want them to acknowledge that they are aware that the annual cost of membership for the plan that they've chosen, that they're aware True Freedom plans are not insurance, and that the plan provides non-medical home care assistance. So they're going to click yes to those 4 questions, and they can put in their first signature here at the bottom of the enrollment form. It's going to turn green. Then you're going to want to go through the terms and conditions with them. And it's important that you, the agent, get familiar with each paragraph of the terms and conditions for a True Freedom plan so you can give them a verbal shorthand of what's contained in each of these paragraphs. When you get down to the bottom, the member can put in their second signature. It'll turn green, and this screen will automatically pop up, asking them to click OK to confirm their signature, and then to click Close to confirm the membership enrollment. Once they do that, a new email is sent out from eSign Live to the company, to the agent, and to the member of the digital online enrollment for that person. This is their field issue contract. So you have them open up the email from eSign Live, click Go to Documents, and that's when they're going to see the completely filled out enrollment form and terms and conditions page. Again, this is their field issue contract. They're not going to receive a policy in the mail. And what a lot of agents are doing is they're downloading this, printing it out, putting it into an envelope and sending it to their client just so they can have a tangible copy. But the client can also open this up and download it and print it out if they like, just depending on how computer literate the people are you're dealing with. But you can make it easy for them by doing that. Now, the member can always call in and ask for a paper copy, and we'd be more than happy to send it out to them also. But like I said, they're not going to receive a policy in the mail, but what they will receive a few weeks after they enroll is a welcome letter that also contains a membership card. Now, the True Freedom plans, they walk and talk very much like a standalone home health care insurance plan, but our closest cousin is actually a AAA Motor Club membership, just in the fact that both organizations are service contracts and not insurance, and members access the benefits of their plan simply by making a toll-free phone call. So the member can peel off this membership card and stick this in their wallet because this has easy access to that toll-free number that they would need to call if and when they need to access the home care service hours of their plan. It really is that simple. The prices of the True Freedom plans before any discounts start at $95 a month for the Bronze plan, $175 a month for the Silver plan, $295 a month for the Gold plan, and $475 a month for the Platinum plan. Now, the discounts that are available at the price of enrollment can be found on your price sheet. There's a 5% discount on an individual who elects to make an annual membership payment, a 10% discount on a husband and wife, domestic partners, roommates who enroll at the same time and both pay monthly, and that same husband and wife, domestic partners, roommates enrolling at the same time and both electing to make annual membership payments, they can save 15% on the price of each plan at the time of enrollment. And they don't have to buy the same level plan. One person can get a Platinum plan, the other one can get a Bronze plan if they like. But we ask agents to always remember at the time of enrollment to have the members select the very best plan they can afford at the time of enrollment, because as time goes on, members can always downgrade their plan at any time, but they can never upgrade it. And again, while we don't have any medical underwriting, we do have that suitability standard for enrollment. So please make sure that that individual that you're enrolling into a True Freedom plan is able to live independently with no problems at the time of enrollment. In terms of marketing, our 3-minute marketing video is something that agents have been using when doing individual and group presentations. And I have sent a template letter to Dennis that has that he can distribute to you. It has the marketing 3-minute marketing video already embedded in it, and that's one way of marketing with the marketing video. But we also have a trifold pamphlet that agents have been using at health fairs, senior activity centers, moose lodges, Elks clubs, church groups. You can put these out as a take one card in these different places. There's a place for you to stick down a business card or a printed sticker with your name and contact information on it. And it's a great way for someone to just get a quick overview of the True Freedom plans. There's endorsements in here from members and family members of members talking about what a godsend the True Freedom plans have been in allowing them to continue some semblance of their life, knowing that the senior loved one is being cared for by the benefits of their True Freedom plan. In terms of the representative value proposition, we feel it's a pretty strong one. The fact that it's a field issue contract, there's no medical underwriting, no MIB or phone interview needed at the time of sale. It's a lifetime vested renewal as of your first enrollment. There's no fees for you to get started with our company. Commissions are going to be paid 10 days after we process the paperwork. We feel it can lower your overall lead expense. It's available in all 50 states, regardless of your licensing, and the pricing and the paperwork are identical in all 50 states. It's a 40% first year and a 5% renewal, so you're going to make $400 to $2,000 per enrollment, depending on which level plan you write. And like Dennis said, there is a incentive going on right now that started February 1st. This is a $100 bonus for each True Freedom plan that you send in to us between February 1st and April 30th. Now, in addition to this, we have an extra contest going on that when we get to April 30th, if you've sent us in 5 enrollments, we're going to send you a $250 gift card. If you've sent us in 10 enrollments, a $500 gift card. And if you've sent us in 15 enrollments by April 30th, we're going to send you a $1,000 Amazon gift card in addition to those $100 bonuses for each enrollment. So in review, the True Freedom plans are the only nationwide home care option for seniors. It's the leading alternative to traditional long-term care insurance with a membership plan that offers services up to $250,000 that will only increase over time. There's no age limit restrictions or medical underwriting, and the plan started only $95 a month, and it can help your client delay or avoid nursing home confinement. It's a very cost-effective investment for their peace of mind, and it can help them protect their family from a future hardship. The discount rewards are up to 40% during all the years that they want the peace of mind of having the plan in place, but they don't need to access the home care service hours. It is for private care in the comfort of their own home, but like insurance, they have to get this plan in place before they need it in order to secure a True Freedom plan today. So for contracting, you're going to want to call this toll-free number, 1-800-842-7799. Thanks, everybody, and thank you, Dennis. Everybody stay well. Bye for now.
Check out our website, goldencareagent.com, or give us a call at 800-842-7799.